Hello everyone, this is the Batman Statue Collector, and I'm once again coming to you from my Batcave. This particular episode I'm going to be doing a review or just sharing my thoughts on the new items from the Arkham line. This was from Winter Wonderfest from a couple of weeks ago. This video is provided by the amazing Kelvin Loke, who is the owner of Shock Toys. He gave me permission to upload this video, and so I wanted to share it with the people on my channel to show everyone more Prime 1 items. As you know, I'm a big fan. So thank you, Kelvin, very much for that. This particular item, of course, is the Red Hood. This is the basically the second Red Hood. Of course, there was the alternate head sculpt on the Arkham Knight, and then they came out with a second version, basically a Red Hood version, and now this is basically the second or third, however you want to look at it, but this is the jacketed version. This is the version that a lot of people are very familiar with. Very similar head sculpt to what we saw before, but the jacket is really, really cool. Lots of detailing work. I don't usually collect the good guys other than Batman, but that's definitely a piece that you would probably want in your collection. This guy right here is really amazing to me. I was not expecting him at all, but this is the Flashpoint Batman. This is Thomas Wayne. I have learned about this particular comic and have since bought it. It's very cool because in this version, Bruce Wayne dies instead of his parents, and Thomas Wayne becomes Batman. He is a much more violent Batman. He uses guns and swords and all kinds of things to defeat the villains, so it's a very different take. I really like the way he turned out. I think he's very cool, very unexpected, and he could potentially end up in my collection. I just really like the colors. I really think that he is well represented as Batman here. I'm going to be showing you the switch outs here in just a few moments, but this is the main pose right here with the sword. So really, really cool. Okay, this is what everybody's waiting for. This is the piece that most people thought was the best piece of the show. This, of course, is the Mr. Freeze. Just unbelievably detailed. Just look at this guy. Just amazing in every sense of the word. He is big. I know people have said that he's just like massive, and I really don't know if he's any bigger than Bane. Probably not. But the base is incredibly big and wide. And look at the detailing on, I mean, just look at that. It is stunning how detailed the base is with the ice and the snow. So I think, like I said, I think the base is going to be very, very wide. There you see Nora in the glass there. It does look like she is lit up. However, Kelvin has confirmed that she is not a light-up feature. So it's just the way that the light was hitting her. As you can see as we pan around, I mean, the level of detail on this guy is just really second to none. The way that the snow is done, I mean, the base alone is a work of art, in my opinion. Just incredible. I love the way that Mr. Freeze turned out. This is going to be a centerpiece in any Batman collection. It just looks very, very cool. I do think that the head sculpt could be maybe a little bit more detailed, but obviously it's going to be behind the dome, so it might not be that important. Okay, so this is the Extreme Environment suit. This is from Arkham Origins. This is the suit that goes up against Mr. Freeze. The actual suit is, of course, unpainted at this point, but he will have orange in the areas of his suit. You can see the detailing on the base. This is meant to go with Mr. Freeze. It's going to have the same effects of snow and ice, so it's going to go right next to him. I am not 100% positive if this is a piece that I would be getting. Definitely not to go with my other Arkham villains, because that won't really display well, but he could potentially end up in my collection just as a standalone piece. I really like the sculpt. I really like the way that he is just poised and ready to fight, and it's just such a different take on the character. I really, really like this suit. I can't wait to see it fully painted. Just really bulky, really big, really massive, really powerful looking. Okay, of course, here is the Joker. And when we first saw the Joker, we saw him with just a regular head sculpt, with a smiling head sculpt. Kelvin did tell us that there's going to be 3 head sculpts. This, of course, is the Red Hood exclusive. really surprising. Everybody freaked out when they saw this because it's just so different. People have been probably wanting something like this for a very, very long time. The base is a little bit different, a little bit busy in my opinion, with all of the different dynamites and dynamite boxes and things. It'll take a little bit of getting used to, in my opinion, but it does look really good. All right, so now they've taken off the Red Hood exclusive, and now you see the third head sculpt of the much wider grin, the angry face. I'm not sure if I like that as well as the original smiling head sculpt. That's probably the one that I would pick. Also, that bang you saw out of the gun, it can be taken out, and so that's something that you can change out. And also that detonator switch, on the other hand, can be switched with a knife. So, oh, and the gun hand, they just took out the bang, obviously there. The gun hand also has a pointing finger, so it's just like it's pointing. So the Joker, in my opinion, is really well done. I would have maybe liked the sculpt to be facing the front a little bit, but it looks really cool. This is the exclusive here on the Flashpoint Batman. At least I believe it's the exclusive. You can see the two guns facing forward, so a really different look there. Really like the way all of these turned out. I really think that they are all amazing. I would ask that you please subscribe. Thank you so very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave.